Ooh, it's kind of nippy. Jitters on the teeth. Jitters on the teeth. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Yeah, Bart. It's cold, Bart. Let's go. It's so cold. And it's in the 50s. Well, 1 second it's hot as hell. Other seconds cold as hell. That's definitely climate change, but that's a changing of the climate. That is for sure. Whew. Did plan. The climate changed. It's cold as hell right now. that blacktop. Sons of bitches. Oh, excuse me. Some midair farts, brother. Excuse me. Now I gotta go up the hill. Everything's changing, right? Everything always changes. I'm missing. It's a nice wind. Oof. Feels good. Did it rain last night? Coulda. Got over a mile on the board plate. broke yesterday's distance. That was good. Yeah. Go another 5 minutes or 5 seconds. And bam, playa. We did it. Whew. We did it 18 minutes on the board, playa. That's good. Whew. Now am I getting back? Thank you, play. We're getting closer and closer to jogging 2 miles per time. So that's good. Whew. Never play. No, sir. No Marijuini for me. No, play it. It's the other way around. I'd be a hypocrite if I tried it first. Essentially, I've never tried it. Never will. I can judge you. So, by your meaning, actually, a few people think that way. That you have to try the poison before you can judge the poison. But I've just seen the results. I mean, if I see somebody get bit with a rattlesnake, I can judge that that's most likely going to take your life. I never had to try it myself. It's the same thing with Marijuini plant. I'm such a good chemist that I know that no matter what, it's a chemical reaction which is violent. Those carbon hooks will get in your lungs. They will get into your bloodstream and increase your blood pressure, just like Brian Johnson said. Results? Play it. You do know you're made out of chemicals, right? You're made out of chemistry, elements. Play it. Just because you've never used a microscope doesn't mean the results that the microscope finds are not true. And they're pretty cheap, play, so you have no excuse. If you just stopped 1 week of Marijuini smoking and buy yourself a microscope, you'd be like, oh, dang. I've been dumb this whole time. Play it. It's wherever the Marijuini smoke gets into. So you could even see it on if you take a swab of your saliva, you'd see, whoa, there's a lot of carbon hooks now in my saliva. And playa, you've seen the Brian Johnson short, I hope. Playa, the results are in. You're lying to yourself. You want to know why most people lie about this? They even use their children. That's the worst part. But you want to know why they do that? Because they're addicted. They're addicted to the Marijuini. Carbon hooks, yes. Crystal structures, play. Aluminum, you wouldn't think it's like a crystal. But if you use a little bit of gallium, the gallium actually erodes. It's like a cancer, but for metals. It'll actually get in between the gaps and expand, resulting in a crack. And it does micro cracks throughout the aluminum structure, resulting in it becoming brittle. See, play, this is why you need a microscope, play. I think you would do good. It's just, for some reason you're not interested in that. You're interested in Marijuini. Which I'm suspecting you might be a children of Adam. You've been brainwashed your whole life by the cult. I could do some major steps to help you get unbrainwashed, but I think you believe in it. You're part of it. You're not even brainwashed. You're the brainwasher. What? Everything's not invented already. Like that Chinese super large hadron collider, that's not built yet. That's going to be built soon. I think Europe's making another one too. Yeah, you're the brainwasher, play. Well, why not? Not with that attitude. Well, that's true. That's true. I don't know about expanding people's minds. I mean, I guess is telling people lies technically expanding their mind a little bit. Well, not really. If you expanded somebody's mind, that means you're expanding their brain, which would result in a brain hemorrhage, most likely. But I mean, you're giving new thoughts. Probably not the best of thoughts. I mean, it can be, but usually they correlate with the children of Adam, so it just usually results in people becoming bigger liars. But it could. I mean, if you have a smart person, I guess they could be like, oh, that's a way to, I gotta think up ways to, predict that. I gotta be ready for the liars, for the scammers. Play, you expanded nothing with my brain. I already knew about all these lies. Like I told you, I was thinking about that when I was like 7. I was like one of the original, probably Google searches for Flat Earth on YouTube. I was OG, probably back in 2009 or something. Back when there was nobody. There wasn't a soul on there. And even like most of them are scammers today. Like they're not even about it. Not all about it. They're just trying to get clout. Not me. I'm an OG. No, definitely not Chinese people. I heard they do like to steal copyright, but I'm kind of just listening to all the white guys say that. I mean, they don't have like, I mean, that I'm supposed to listen to my government, so I will. If I'm going to choose, like if I had a handgun, who am I going to choose? I'm always going to choose my government. But, there's not 100% proof of showing that the Chinese keep on stealing copyrights, and especially since, the Chinese have really invented everything. From all the handguns and, just all gunpowder and, pew-pews, as I say. That was technically invented by the Chinese, the Mongolians, and that's like our biggest thing. So it's kind of difficult to tell. And the Chinese are, they have a perfect system. A communist party. They also say they have a democracy, so. But also I heard that from the United States government. I never heard that in Chinese. I've never heard, their president or their chairman say that. Is he a chairman? Do they call it the chairman or the president? You know, and even I think about the Hidden Valley Ranch thing. Vaccine, the Hidden Valley Ranch vaccine. Most likely that was started in America. Because the more they think about it, Chinese scientists would know that their government is far more powerful at suppressing its people, so it doesn't make sense for them wanting to do it. And also, they're not like religious zealots like all the Americans are. That's like a big thing, religion in America. They actually believe in an afterlife. And Americans can be some of the stupidest and / smart people. Like, they're given smart abilities with technology at their fingertips. So I was thinking that's got to be an American thing. That had to start. If it was biolab, that was definitely an American biolab. It just doesn't make sense for the Chinese to do it. They're not as religious. They don't believe they're going anywhere else. Their government's more powerful. They can collapse their will whenever they want and force them into little apartments forever. I mean, it makes all the sense for the Americans to do it. I mean, an American to do it because they believe in an afterlife. Super hardcore religious zealots. I mean, you don't have to be actually disciplined to be able to get around that technology. So, also we have the most prisoners. So, I just added that for fun. Or it could have been Bart himself. Bart's kind of tricky. He's up in the, white man's crew. White boy land. Yeah, towards the end there, I was feeling pretty good. It's getting a little chilly again. That was a decent, jog. And towards the end there, I was actually feeling good with the cold. Oh, somebody would be so mad if they could see me doing this. Right in their perfect grass. Looks like somebody rode their bike through here, though. Or is that just the sign? Oh, yeah, that might just be the sign. And those ultra bright lights. A UFO! Those UFOs must be really picky since I'm outside all the time when it's pitch black and I don't get abducted, but these people that go outside once in a while get abducted. Yeah, we'll go down here, actually. Ah, tree. No, it sounded like thunder. It sounded more like something heavy dropping. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna get something. Oh, what the hell? Glitched again. Cheese icon's back up. She cold. One second play. I'm just getting something warmer on. Excuse me. Must be garbage day. Boom, 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 boom. Excuse me. Right in front of the auto body shop. No, I wonder whatever happened to that bird that just sat there. He was just sitting here on the sidewalk, even though I got close to him. I think he smacked into one of these huge windows. He was kind of dazed and brain damaged. He was like, oh, crap. Early morning walk. Is that a kitty cat? Oh, yeah. That's what I heard. I was like, what the hell is that sound? It was a kitty cat with the bell collar. He was climbing up the steppies. Okay, play. Have a good one. I'm just making sure I get my over 10,000 steps in. I can hear you. He's up there. Leave him alone. Probably owned by that person. $19.23. Well, lake. So I think it should be warmer right here. Is that a thing, place? I think it is. The closer you are to the lake, the warmer it gets. For at least a while. I mean, nothing like outrageous, but I'm guessing by a few degrees. Only 16 minutes? Boy, that's wild. How's the random white guy doing? Oh, random white man. Yep. Why, you about to roll up, player? Catch one of these? Nugget sandwich? Little nugget sandwich? Raise the light. Really? Got any proofies? Play, you gotta do it live. We both know that sometimes it jumps your speed way higher than it was. I would like to see this, though. Oh my goodness. They got you diapers. Look at that lead. Liquid wart remover? That's dope. You know what? I'm taking a thing of diapers, player. That diapers is mine. Oh my goodness, is this another Holy Bible? Let's do this. I'm testing. Holy $1 million bill. Well, I'll show you. Mine said 12, which I know I wasn't freaking running, so I was doing it by the books. I did what I said. I jog. But I'll show you real quick. We can grab it. Oh, no, my bad. It was 11. See? See? How long do I gotta hold it? See? See? Did you see it? We're gonna have to. We did a mile, 0.63. We're getting close to, I mean, still a little bit, but we're getting closer and closer to that 2 mile jog. Our average was 5 miles per hour, it says. Pretty good. Oh, and Playa. I think I'm going to easily break your record, but guess what, Playa? This thing records it even when it's just in your pocket. If I would have knew that, I would have put it on all the rest of the walks I do. But I think I'm going to break your record just by my morning walks. Playa is about to get destroyed. You think so? Got any proofies? Like, you should really be doing this live, though. I mean, I don't know if Canada, because you might be really broke or something. But in the United States, at least in my state, if you're super broke, you can get a free brand new phone. Like a $200 phone for free and free data. I mean, I'm sure you're not smart enough to figure that out, but you should look into it, see if that's the case for Canada. Look at that beautiful ray of light. And if you had $40, I'd say, I don't know if it's going to ship to Canada. Right now, you can rig the system with Straight Talk, the Walmart brand. I think it's a glitch because if you put the brand new Moto G Power 2025s in the cart, then you put in a gold data card purchase, it will automatically make the phone free. I've done this twice so far. And then it gives you a gold data plan phone, like unlimited everything, unlimited data, even a Walmart Plus membership, free included, and $100 off coupon off your next phone if you keep it for like 10 months. But you get all that, and then it removes the price of the gold and turns it down lower than a silver. So it's better than getting the lesser plan. $8 off. So only $42 at checkout. I mean, it doesn't make sense to buy the silver plan. You get a free $300 phone. And it removes money off your plan. I think that's got to be a glitch, though. I don't think they meant to do that. That's stacking coupons, basically. Actually, some stores do that by accident, like Dollar General, when they had self-checkouts. Well, they still do, but I think they turned them all off because of this one reason. Because they thought it was theft, but their own machines, if you put in your debit card and removed it and popped it back in before it was like a certain time at checkout, it would automatically not withdraw from your bank account. You would get free items. Really? No, I don't think I will. I've got to take a dump ski. think these bathrooms are open? I don't think I'm actually going to use them because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a sad sight. But if they're pretty looking, we may have to use the restrooms here. But I don't think that will be the case. These restrooms? How are these? Probably got them locked anyway. Yeah, I don't think you can use the restrooms here. I don't see them anyway. Actually, they kind of keep this place pretty clean. I was expecting to see a lot more trash. They do got like 8 garbage cans or more. Huh. What did you do, Playa? Give me the details. Did you slap your mama? You say, I will never be verbally abused again, mama. And then you slapped her in the face. Playa, you should have recorded it. I got my doubts. Is the schedule back up to date? Nope. They already done? Was it really just until summer? Seems like a hell of a waste. Playa, I'll get there, Playa. So you did that on purpose. You're a little intimidated, so you're like, I need a head start. I was like, oh. Playa's taking the cowardly way in, huh? But I have bad news. You're not allowed to be intoxicated here, it says. Oh, you just ruined your day. No way, Playa. You expect me to believe that? Playa. I'll need to see these proofies. I mean, I'm sure I did probably a 400,000 step weeks back. I mean, if you just look back in the channel when I was doing way longer walks every single day, like around the, 14 to 21 miles each day. But we'll get back there, Playa. I mean, if you want, after I reach like an hour of jogging, maybe 2 hours of jogging, then we'll probably go back to doing stuff. We'll have to go to the bike again, the exercise bike eventually. It does get wicked cold here. But well, if you want to do the steppies too. That doesn't even make sense. You gotta stop lying. You look so foolish. Okay, should we go see if there's any hobos? The mount over here. There might be. There has been a little influx. I've seen some more hobos. One asked me what time it was yesterday. I was talking about it. I was like, can you imagine not knowing the time? That's gotta suck. Play it. Let's be honest. There's no way in hell you could put up a number that I couldn't reach. It's the other way around. I've got the track record, the proofs. I mean, you could just look back. You think you ever walked a 21-mile day? I probably you don't got that proof. What the hell? It just been your freaking app. Why are you deleting stuff? Are you really just that addicted to looking at the app? You're trying to tell me you did 27 miles? Unless that thing's recording you driving, riding a bike. That's not even close to being true. Over a week? Yeah, I could believe that, but play it without any proof. Come on, it can't be making up whoppers like this. Two or 3 days? Yeah, I can believe that. I was gonna say, I think my 21-mile walk was probably, it lasted for 7 to 8 hours, and it probably, what would that be in kilometers? I don't know, 40, 50, anywhere between there. All the locals must be thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? He's walking back and forth to the beach 5 times. Well, let me look it up. How many is it? You think so, playa? What was your record again? What was last week's record? Oh my goodness. Oh, 33, really? 33 kilometers. Huh. Google Fit shows it, huh? You should really be doing this live, playa. I'm severely thinking you might be, since you've lived so many times, it kind of just makes sense that, I suspect that you're lying again. No, it was in the hundreds of thousands, place. It wasn't 200,000 like you're trying to lie about. What was the real record, playa? It was like 100. Was it 104,000 or was it 114,000? Somewhere around there. Because if it's 104,000, I already beat it, but I think it might have been 114,000. That's just in my morning walks play. I don't take this phone with me anywhere else. I mean, I can show you, I think, right? Yeah, I can show. That's just in the recorded walks play. These are just, you take that phone probably everywhere, the tablet or whatever you're talking about. That's just my backup phone. So that's why it doesn't come with me. If I would have knew it was doing it in the background, I would have took it with me. But I didn't know that until like a couple days ago. Okay, let's see if there's any hobos in the wilderness. Playa. Why are you trying to steal my stuff? You never said that until now. Oh, are we stuck? Oh no, it's right there. We could walk through there, I think. Hey, you do try to steal all my stuff, don't you? What does it say? Are we allowed to walk right through here? I think we can. There's a little trail. What does it say? No more motorized vehicles beyond this point, I think. Oh no, unauthorized. That's oldie. Old sign. Oh, scared to post the numbers now, aren't you? Intimidated. Huh, I guess they used to dump stuff around here. It's weird, I don't think I took this road before. It's a new record. I thought we were talking about the 6th to the, was it the 5th to the 12th? No, you're inappropriate. Well, don't forget to like the channel. Give us a subscribe. Turn the bell on. Hit the like button. Only 68, really? Damn, butt kicked. I'm gonna keep on walking this direction. Oh, there's a TP. Oh, I know where we're at now. Okay. There's another teepee up there. There's some 2 teepees. Roll up, play. Roll up. Play, just slam a dono into the box, you know. Give me a likey. Thank you. There's a deer. Can you see him? Should we go say hi? I stepped back a little. And there they go. Play. I was gonna squeeze you. Play. You haven't even been at Stephen Mary's. You're avoiding that place like it's a plague. Oh, that little guy was stalking me. I'll play. I will. You ever gonna get the balls to show Stephen Mary's with a meatball sub? Play. You don't got the testes. Bambi. Play. You don't got enough money to buy a data plan. What are you talking about? We both know if you had the data plan, you'd be all up in Stephen Mary's. You'd be like, "Can I have a chocolate milk?" And they'd be like, "Oh, you're not from around here, are you, boy?" And you'd be like, "No, sir. I am from Portugal." Look, that's already 3 deer, player. Speaking of zoo, my goodness, it's like being in a zoo. 3 deer already. I wonder if that turkey's still here. I think my speeds are also. I've got the 5G ultra wideband. It's rumored to go that fast. I know that. I got a mushroom. Oh, I believe I was breaking the sound barrier. You're right. I was cooking with some gasoline, playa. Setting records. Go down there. I haven't been down there the last 2 times we walked here, so why not? Hope there's not a group of hobos in there. So I was finding nothing, playa? I agree with that too. I was finding nothing. Nothing could stop me. Nah, playa, it's probably gonna be your goddamn great grandma. She's just butt ass naked on the side of this edge right here, around the cliff. She's like, "Oh, how you doing, boy?" I'll be like, "No, let's, grandma. Leave me alone. I don't want to do ditty parties with you." Let's go confirm. Let's see. I got $1 on it. Led's grandma naked on the side here with a whole bunch of baby oil and fistfuls of baby oil. Oh, it smells like marijuana right here. Or skunky. Or freezer burnt chicken nuggets. Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, deer fly. That's a shovel. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 6 around here. I guess after that we'll walk back. It's almost 7 where you're at, huh? That'd be awesome, lad. Post those fitness numbers. Play is it cold where you're at? It's pretty cold today. 50s. Felt kind of good though at the end of the jog. Playa. It wasn't too bad. Oh, the hands are cold though. I wonder if there's anything. Yeah, I'm supposed to enter past this point, but there's nobody to stop us. And it's not like I'm gonna do what they don't want us to do. They don't want you cliff jumping off of it anymore, which is pretty reasonable because you could die. Crack your head on the sandstone and fall right into the water would not be the best scenario. Ew. Having the fat rolls hanging out? That's quite daring. Big old fishy. Is that a bottle cap? My goodness. I'm taking it. Another bottle cap? My goodness. What the hell is that up there? Something right there. What is that? Oh, it's just spray painted in sandstone. Play, you're crazy. If anybody got anybody to do anything, it was definitely me getting you to exercise. I was already exercising. You've been sitting in that little gosh darn mother effing another bottle cap. Mother effing, yeah, literally in his mother effing gosh darn kitchen closet. Yeah, I'm looking for bottle caps. Yeah, I think they used to have like a cord right here. What was it down there? I forget. I wonder how many hobos the DNRs had to yell at from exactly this location from the water. What? Play, I hear freaking the fittest people around here gasping while they're jogging. There's a difference. You were gasping while walking, Play. You were cooked, and you still are cooked. It's just now we got super loud music playing. Well, I learned it from you, Playa. I mean, I was just trying to fit in with the frickin' gasping. Excuse me. Play is acting like he's doing all this stuff live. And he's not adding sound. And you should probably turn it down because that is a pretty easy feature to turn down your own audio. Play, we need a live. We need some live audio again. I'll play. I think I might have been correct. I think your headphone mic is pretty shitty. I think I was right again. But I like how the tables have turned severely from, oh, that your cell phone mic is crap. It auto corrects and auto gates your whole audio. And now, oh, I can hear you gasping. I can hear it so good. Play that. You're French kissing your own phone? I believe it. There's a Band-Aid in the forest. Play. It's pretty obvious that you're fighting for your life at this point. Nah, Play, I think I'm pretty confident that I'm going to break your record really easy. Play, I don't want to make you cry, but you know, I'm coming up close here. We're already at 18, and tomorrow will be 19 minutes, right? So you better get ready, Playa. Well, playa, technically I already knew you would, since, I already heard it. I heard you gasping like a dog. Play, it's 26 minutes. You have no... We gotta get a freaking recording. Play, I'm not believing you. You're a known liar. So if you get a recording of it... I shouldn't even allow that. It definitely should be live, though. That's so unfair. That doesn't even make sense. Nobody else, no academy or no foundation. Nothing would actually take that. I mean, what, live versus a recording with edited sound in it? Playa, this is wild. Playa, I'm coming for this record, Playa. Playa. I do 40% incline for fun. Easy work. Easy work. Playa. I mean, I could say I'm freaking running 10 miles an hour if we're doing the same game. I mean, let me get the lies here too. Well, I was running at about 11 miles per hour. I did 2 hours of jogging. The incline was 90 degrees. Yeah, that's right. I was running up a cliff. Remember, Playa? Remember? But the facts are, Playa. Let's get back to reality here. The facts are, Playa. I did it live. I did it with speedometer live, right next to me. You could see the visual. And that is a record printed into concrete stone. They got a scrapyard right next to this forest. Wild. Playa, I don't know if you know this, but you're known to lie. So I don't know where you're thinking I'm going to believe these numbers. If you want to show me the proof, show me the screenshots, I'm open to believing it. But, don't be dumb, as someone dumb said once, really recently. Damn, play. Was that a hard, destructive diss right there? Playa. I didn't mean for that to be such a powerful diss, but that was a good one, actually. I have to pat myself on the back. Playa. I'm just asking for proof. I'm just asking for you to give me a screenshot. Let me see it. And Playa, the only person that's a flat earther here is most likely the one trying to normalize that statement when I'm just asking for proof. And I do see that you're trying to be, funny with that, which just makes you look like a flat earther. And you look very stupid. Just give me some proof. Give me a video. Do it live. Or don't. Oh, there's a deer. Because we both know in the end, you're lying again. Bam. Why am I so good at these? It's just natural. People just must be naturally good at destroying people. Obviously, I'm one of them. We got a little stompy. I showed you the numbers live. Notice the difference. Hello, dear. Oh, 2 more teepees. What the hell? You don't have 200,000 steps. Your record was like 104 or 114,000, which I'm going to easily break. Without even trying, just the morning walks, Playa. I'm going to beat you. Oh, these are kind of shitty TPs. These ones are. Well, Playa, didn't the Mongolians conquer you for 130 years? And you guys had to get, all those boomsticks, the fire armies from them. Which really makes me think China might have way more influence than I previously thought. There's a good chance that they still have influence. Far more than I thought, since they actually supplied you with the firearms. Which probably means, the CCP actually probably rules the world. It's probably not the white man, not even close. That's a lot of power. If they're the one that supplied the Europeans with firearms. Playa, I've already told you the research. Oh, there's 2. Oh, that one's kind of bigger. That's got to be a fawn, close to, or doe. That actually looks like a buck. He's tall. But, Playa, I already told you that Mongolia didn't even exist when the Siberians were going over to Turtle Island. Which obviously, I said Siberia. I should say Snake Island. Because that also didn't exist. Because the people from Turtle Island are some of the most ancient people to ever exist. We lost the deer. What do I mean by conquer? I mean, you can look up the definition of the word. But I do agree that the Mongolians have removed their people from there. Not really, because, all Europeans are 14% Mongolian. At least that's the numbers I'm getting. So they did technically retreat in mass groups, but they already, for 130 years, breeded with your people. So what did they really retract? Not much, since, most of you guys are now Mongolian. Well, Playa, what they conquered, obviously Croatia, how it's said now as a new form. So there's a lot of explaining I'm going to have to do to you, you know, because you're not all that bright. But obviously, that white boy group was conquered. Still is. I mean, we could call it Croatia if we want, since that's what it is now. The land formerly known as, you know, whatever, now Croatia, was very much influenced by the Mongolians, as there was hordes of the Golden Heirs inside of it, which is probably tens of thousands of Mongolians influencing your country. Well, I mean, I don't really agree with that statement, since Turtle Island was Canada, United States, and Mexico. There's obviously not a majority of white people in Mexico at this time, so technically I could say that that's probably incorrect. I mean, you haven't took the land. And also we have pockets still. We have pockets in Canada and in the United States. Really? They ran on all fours, huh? I mean, we must have learned it from all the pigs you brought over, all your lovers, on that orgy boat. Was it called the Mayflower because when you impregnated one of those pigs, you were like, will it actually come out? I mean, we're not the one with the inbred king, remember? So, I mean, who's really the one with Down syndrome over here? And another thing, have you ever seen a brown person with Down syndrome? It's definitely a majority of white people. You know, and then hobos, I was thinking about that. You know, a majority of hobos are also white. Isn't that so weird? I mean, you're a hobo by definition. Migrant, came 5,000 miles away just to work in Canada. And you're saying you're in the United States too, so definitely a hobo if you're working in the United States. You think so, Flea? Well, then why aren't the Mongolian? I think it's just the white. I think it's because of the, I mean, when you're inbreeding, large amounts of mutation, some positive, actually a lot is positive. Obviously, then breeding of dogs, line breeding, created the German Shepherd, almost a perfect definition of the breed. You know, most dominant, quickest, agile, smart. That's from inbreeding. But in severe cases, and if you have a runt, when you have a small, obviously frail, it's something like you, inbreeds with another runt, you can get very bad results too. Because then you can mutate and you get the definition of something ugly. But ugly isn't a real thing. It's just too much change in one direction. Actually, I think it might be, he's a whiter Chinese man that holds the world record for that, right? You should look that up. Who holds the world record for the fastest all fours racer? I think he's Chinese, or he's white though. He's so white for a Chinese man. So yeah, how are you gonna make fun of my face when you look like a frickin' science experiment? You gotta shut your science experiment looking ass up, Playa. You look like Frankenstein was able to get himself on some scalpels and he started making up his own creations. Oh, sure I would, because I know what's going to happen. You're going to get a good old smack across the face. Then you're going to drop and probably start crying. So, then I'd feel bad. I'd have to, get you some Band-Aids. I'll make like a tic-tac-toe, design on your face with Band-Aids. Make sure you're all good. Yeah, whoever gets to slap you first. Oh, it smells like booty over here. It smells like frickin' Led's room in here. All that wet paper. I think I defeated Led. The random white man has gone silent. He's resorted into using emojis forever. Well, play, you're gonna have to ask yourself that. And why did the Mongolians come into your country and did all the bad stuff? You're gonna have to ask a Mongolian. I'm Siberian. I mean, if you did a Google search, Playa, the best you're gonna ever be able to do is lie. Because we both know you need that helmet of lying and ignorance so you don't get knocked out. And Playa, it'd be very easy. You know it would. So I know why you're sticking with the helmet of ignorance and lying. Because we both know when it comes to debating facts, information, statistics, just overall research capabilities, I am a god. I am a god to God. I am Zeus. And it's just a fact. Oh my goodness. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe Zeus was told to the Spaniards, those European. Actually, I don't even get Spaniard because it's just a European. That's just gotta be so it doesn't look as bad. But yeah, Spaniards are just Europeans. I wonder if they went over to, nowadays Mexico. They were like, Zeus. And they were like, is it Jesus? And that's how you got like a mutated Jesus thing. Then it went back to, Israel and all those Hebrew and Aramaic motherfuckers were like, oh, that's so good. Let's put it in that book, that codex. What? Zeus? What the hell? Zeus was a king of the gods. He had assurances all the time. Play just because you lie doesn't make it real. Obviously, I already corrected you. There was already a king of the gods. So you're incorrect. Play, what are you going to do? You going to lie some more? Huh? I've been called smart a lot, but you have been called dumb many times. Bart. Yeah, I know. You don't like when people read books. You don't like the table of contents. You don't like Google. You don't like research. You know why? Because you lie. Play, that's good because you're kind of becoming an addict with this lying situation. Look at that. It reminds me of Led's mom, just plopping out turds 24/7. Cool shit. I mean, if your turds are coming out cold, Play, that's a bad scenario. I think that might mean your intestines are dying. playa. We're getting those steps in, playa. We're making sure we break this record. Wow, really? I'm sure you could. I mean, get yourself some of that gold-plated tungsten chains and it feel real. The weight would feel real. It'd obviously be way, way harder. Which I think tungsten's way better, my goodness. It's going to stay around way longer. It's got a way higher melting point. It's way harder to break. Playa, you got frickin' little chicken legs. What are you talking about? Playa, I can't wait to get to where I'm supposed to be. And that's way above you. But I can't break the commands. I've been told to do something. I ain't gonna break those commands. You're not smart. You're dumb. You don't know facts. I know facts. I think I do got it. Yeah, I've got it on all messages. But you got to learn what you're doing. Learn better. YouTube doesn't want to show your messages. I don't have no filter, so this is just straight up YouTube. Playa, what are you literally doing right now? You're in your freaking basement of your mama's house, resting your fat ass. So, Playa, you want me to be a heart attack situation just like you? Huh, old man? Yeah, you better say it. LOL. You know it's true. Play it. I'm like a bear trap. It's always gonna go off. I'm always gonna be able to get you. I know you're trying to glitch it. You're trying to find some weakness in that bear trap, but play it. If you stick anything important in there, it's getting chopped down. Wait, you're gonna go back and sit on the couch 5 more times? What are you trying to say? Playa, I'll correct you on the alpha thing. Did you know the scientist that thought he found a correlation between alpha and beta wolves spent the rest of his life trying to disprove, and he thought his own theorem was wrong, and nobody they didn't want him to say it was wrong with him because a whole bunch of males actually believed it. But the scientist who actually made it up tried to spend the rest of his whole life disproving it. No, Playa, that is such a bullshit. Because how in the hell did you do that? There was not even close to that kind of measurement. And you haven't even had enough time to do it. Playa, you're crazy. You're acting like you're freaking, just run. Are you running right now? That's the only way you're holding that record today. How many marathons did you run today, boy? Must have done something nasty in there. You have the doors open, big old fan in front of it. It says don't close the doors. Oh, I agree because you're only a mile away from it, but I mean, that's not that impressive, player. So I don't know what you're trying to get at. Play, I'm so proud of you. I'm glad you're conquering that hill. Get her done. Get her done. And I know by hill you mean walking over your mom, but you know, whatever you gotta label it, I'm glad you're doing it. 18 miles, really? Is that what you were trying to say? I would very much doubt that. Very much. Playa, let's just be honest here. You're lying right now. I don't know if you mean to be lying or you just overhyped the numbers. Do you mean like 9 kilometers or? Because at some point you're lying. I don't know. It's because you didn't do the right measurements. I mean, you could measure it with Google Maps so you sound more believable and you figure out what the actual number is. But do I think you're walking 18 miles? No. Oh, okay. So 9 miles altogether. Well, maybe play it. I mean, you are kind of a fat frick, so I don't know if that's true. You're pretty lazy. I don't know. We have to prove this, Playa. You think so, Playa? Playa, we're going to need to see some screenshots. For it to ever be true, though, we need to have a live speedometer, live footage, no editing, no replays. We need it live. Playa. No, Playa, you're a mongoloid. And that's just facts, Playa. Playa. And the facts that just keep on stacking on you. You're starting to break. You've been snapping lately. Oh, you don't need to do nothing when you're lying, right? Play it. We don't believe you. You're such a liar. If I was white? Play it. These legs are whiter than your legs. So yeah, this is where I think you might have dementia. Which is so sad. Can you imagine? Led's 50, already got full-blown dementia. Kind of makes sense, though, because he is living with his mama. Early onset dementia. They're getting that, too, I bet. I mean, your dad's coughing up a lung. I bet your dad gets the dementia first. And then nobody's going to be there to help you guys. All three of you are just going to be forgetful. And at some point, you're just going to forget to eat, and all three of you are just going to pass away. All skinny and frail. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That's why she just hands you oven, or hands you the oven, hands you onions. She can't think how to cook anymore. She's like, onion, water, salt, bam. Play it. Just roll up already. Play it. It doesn't get whiter than this. Oh, it smells like silly putty. Actually, it kind of smells good. It smells like an eraser. Or brand new shoes. Oh, it smells like a shoe store. Yeah, I know. We already proven, lead doesn't have the gas money. Doesn't got the data money. Grandma won't give him any money since he all that crack that 1 year. Now she just gives him Steam cards. And you're like, thank you, Grandma. And she's like, oh, little Sonny, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, keep singing, boy. Sing, because you can't debate me. And if we do debate, this is what happens. Bam, fact. Blah, blah, blah. You just Google everything. Another fact. Oh, P word. See, that's what happens, player. I destroy you, decimate you, leave you obliterated, demolished, a shell what you used to be. And me, I have stepped up onto your corpse and gotten even higher up. I stand on the shoulders of giants, so I may see above everyone else. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. What you laughing at, boy? What I said was true, factual. I know facts. You don't know facts. .com. Okay, let me look at these numbers too. Playa. I remember that day, you know why? Because I knew that was the day I defeated you. You couldn't defeat me. You couldn't debate me. So you had to give up everything. You're like, well, I've got to deny that, research is related to looking up things. So I have to deny Google. I have to deny all books. Basically, all I've got left, and that's what you're thinking. You're like, all I got left is just be schizophrenic. I have to be like, oh, you have to make everything up. You got to make everything up for it to be right. So that's when I knew I defeated you. You left reality, Alice. Which is, pretty natural. I do drive people crazy. I have that intellectual ability to just keep on slapping you so fast that you're just so destroyed, brain damaged, that you're like, no, he can't be this smart. He can't do this much research. Google's fake. Books are fake. Ah! This happens. I don't think so, Play. The embarrassing thing was you saying you Google search thing. That's like saying to a book reader, all you do is read. Well, no shit, dummy. Really? Okay, what elements are in a protein? Come on, random white guy. You know so much. Let's hear it. Not a lot of people can cross that bridge, actually. Crossing the bridge from chemistry in biology, making it make sense. What elements are in a blood cell plant, in a red blood cell? What makes you a chemical reaction? I mean, if God's fake, which he is, then how are you existing? Well, that's easy. You're a chemical reaction. You're made out of water. My goodness, you got some iron, carbon, nitrogen. My goodness, all the silica. You combined it. And how did you combine that? You need obviously a high amount of energy. Well, there's this thing called lightning bolts. It happens all across the United States, all around the world. Yes, around. All around the world, thousands of times per day. Maybe it was that. Yes, you don't know it. And you could easily knew about this. You could have knew about it if you would have just done some research. But for some reason, you're intimidated by research. Maybe it's because the way you were taught when you were little, not to question. Don't question. Most likely because that is a big thing for the children of Adam. Don't question. Don't do research. Be obedient. Sit there, do nothing. Do not question me. Because if you question me, I look stupid. And that's what happened. You've developed this characteristic like a children of Adam would. So you're stuck being stupid. That's all right. We could fix that if you're open to being fixed. So it's cringe to know things. That is wild. That's some cult stuff right there. And Playa, that's where you're lying again, see, because you're getting corrected too much. Technically, remember, you're Mongolian. If anybody's Mongolian here, it's most likely you, since your country was invaded by Mongolians, and all of Europe was pretty much conquered for 130 years. Definitely the eastern part of Europe was conquered by the Mongolians. And you got firearms from the Mongolians. So even to this day, any military achievements that you actually got, you could thank the Mongolian, the Chinese. New? Flaya, look at you raging. I didn't say noon. I said new. Play it. I can't pretend to know things. It's either I know them or I don't. It's like Yoda says, try or try not. Actually, my bad. Do or do not. There is no try. To play him with the same argument, you want me to lie to you? You'd rather. So let's say a doctor doesn't know the thing, but he can easily look it up. Would you want him to lie to you? You'd want him to give you the wrong medicine just because he wouldn't research something? Play it. Don't you see how ignorant and stupid? You probably don't see how ignorant and stupid you are, because that doesn't make sense. Of course, I will do the research even in front of you if I have to make sure I get it correct. I will not lie to you. See, I think you're so warped in wanting to lie to people that you actually believe it's better to lie than just to do 1 second of research. It's new, play. In that context, I definitely meant to say new, not known. You knew which word I meant to use. It was new, not known. Well, playa. I mean, since I had to correct you, it's most likely you. And you're kind of looking pretty stupid now. But, you know, I'm sure it's time to lie again, right? A little trailer. I'd only say that's correct if all philosophers are stupid without books. See how easily you got defeated? I know you want that to be a thing. So you're going to push it. But let's do some honest, factual statements here. Did I defeat you easily? Yes. Is Google reading? I mean, both things just reading. Reading books, reading Google. Same thing. So what you're trying to say here, and now I know you're going to feel really stupid by me correcting you on this, but you're doing the same thing. You're reading material. And now if you want to be honest, you're going to be like, wow, I was really retarded. And I got so mad that I tried to say books and reading overall is dumb. And that's what happened. And I'm sorry that you got that mad, playa. What? They had books, you idiot. Oh my goodness. Playa, just take the L. You lost. You looked stupid. And you looked angry. Both people do research. Both people read. One is using Google because Google has a lot more material overall. Books can't keep up to date. Books can't be updated instantaneously. I mean, unless you want like a warehouse full of books, you ain't gonna get the same quality also. Well, I think it's the same here because, you're trying to disprove all books. You're trying to disprove all of Google. You're trying to say that you're smarter than the thousands of doctorates on Google. It's pretty much simple here. You were wrong. You got defeated. And you look stupid. I will play. I will. What the hell is that? Oh, no, one of those Tarpy bags. It must have flew all the way over here. Or somebody was going to steal it. Hold on, too. Playa. Calm down. Calm down with the feats. I'm not a pervert like you. And also, you got one of your channels deleted because of that. Yeah. You thought I'd forget, huh? I would never forget such a thing. Playa, you're a pervert. Keep those toes to yourself. And don't look at my toes. Those are off limits. Everyone cares, so obviously you're lying to yourself. Second off, I think you did get a strike, and it kind of took down your channel. Or you took down your channel, which is even worse. So, Playa, are you going to say uncle? Because I just defeated you again. With ease. Playa, like I tried to tell you, The pituitary gland is actually part of the brain. It's inside the brain and actually becomes 2 droplets of fat drooping from the back of the brain. If you can control brain chemistry, you could control how tall and how big, how strong you would get. Obviously, you can't do that. So, with these findings, we must say that you're incorrect, you're lying to yourself, and you have no free will. What do you think of that? I thought he was going to jump out the window, bite me. He didn't like those facts. He was like, whoa, this guy's giving out too many facts out there. I'm going to have to bite his butt. But the facts were too powerful. I did notice the window, and using the facts, the window blocked him, and he was defeated. No dog bites for me. Well, yeah, my IQ is so high that I kind of understand complex ideas and complex situations instantaneously. I mean, if we're being honest here, I am by far the smartest person you'll ever talk to. Player, what do you mean by that? Everything is chemistry. There's obviously chemists. You obviously have a microscope. I mean, I'm thinking that you don't know how to use a microscope because you can see these things. You're absolutely wrong. And you're wrong because you don't do research. You're ignorant. You're just destroyed in fantasy. Alice in Wonderland shit. No, you would be. And my fact for that is I got a Voyager 1 tattoo. Where's yours? I am in a secret society. You are not. You are the definition to a failed human. You are filth. You are nothing but a scammer, which makes sense because of your dirty accent. You can't make me look dumb. I have corrected you, fact for fact, Jack. That's just the truth. Playa, you sound absolutely nuts. Cringe thing. And now you don't like exercise? What? It doesn't look like a basement to you? Is that what makes you angry? Playa, you gotta think about it. Look how pathetic you are right now. You're in your mom's kitchen closet. You're doing nothing, but probably picking your butt. And you're trying to act like what you're doing is better than what I'm doing? Playa, you don't even get views. Which, I mean, I'm all right with that. Because, I mean, am I going to agree with stupid people like yourself? No. So those people ain't going to show up. Am I better at trolling? Am I better at debating? Am I better at knowing information than you and a lot of other people? Yes. So they're not going to show up because they know they just look embarrassed. Not a lot of people are going to lie to the level that you lie to yourself. I mean, you know it even yourself. That's why you hurry up and put on the helmet of ignorance and lying. because if you take it off, I start walloping your head so hard that you get cussed in a second. So that's the reason why those people don't show up. And now, what's the third reason? Well, playa, just overall, I'm not a likable guy. I'm just too smart to be likable. I'm like Sir Isaac Newton and Nikola Tesla. No, playa, if you get any views, it's people that you want to agree with. Notice I don't really agree with anybody because people are usually wrong. Like, that's just a statistic. That's an actual fact. Lots of people like to lie. That's why this lie of gods ever got started. Because people love to lie. They love to group up and lie together. Because then they think they get more freedom. But notice, if that's true, why are all the freedoms disappearing? It's because they were stupid. They thought and believed in a lie. And the people at the top were just manipulating them, getting what they wanted. And eventually, there's going to be so many machines around them that they won't be able to break a single law. They're just going to be corrupted, destroyed, their beliefs demolished. Playa, you know that's incorrect. They're Siberian and Japanese. And that's not even true because they evolved, like they've mutated since then. And Mongolia never existed 32,000 years ago. Not yet. So it doesn't make sense. We both know I'm right. And that's what makes you mad. I mean, I'm obviously right, and you're obviously wrong. You obviously have to lie, which you know what it does to you? It makes you insane. It makes you drink. It makes you smoke. It makes you do drugs. It makes you say the P word all the time. And it's happening to you. Like, you thought you were untouchable, but you're already changing. Is this a dead end? It is a dead end. Well, I mean, no, actually, you're kind of correct there, but you're not correct. Because we were Siberians. We evolved. We are technically Turtle Island members. Because we exist and mutated and bred. And we did all of the, evolutional steps of mutation to be actually labeled from Turtle Island. But you're so stupid and you lack so much information on that subject, on F statistics, and just generational, characteristics, that you have no idea about that stuff. I don't believe I've done that, but okay. And I mean, I am open for identification of any human. Well, I do believe, I mean, I can't really blame you. I got you mad. So that is also correct. I can't blame you. You're just super, very mad. You can't control yourself, obviously. So obviously you're not an agent. You're not a federal official. You're just a little kid. Most likely an old man with mental disabilities. But, I'm okay with being the free medical support for your mental disorder. I don't really mind. Okay, well, that makes sense, yes. That makes sense in your mentally disabled mind. Oh, my. Well, I mean, if that makes sense in your mind, it just shows that I was correct again. Got some mental disability shit. Which would kind of make sense. I mean, only a mentally disabled person would just keep on lying when I'm just slapping them so hard with the facts. It's on brand. It's on brand, playa. Playa, we're going to break your record live. On this live, I think, playa. Wasn't it like 114,000? Play, you're wrong about that because you don't know the definition of creep. The definition of creep / creeping / creeper, creepy, is to avoid detection. I obviously never avoided detection. You have avoided detection. But by the definition, you are a creep. Like, there's no opinions about that. You're just, by definition, a creep. You avoid detection. You hide your face. And also, by definition, you're a ghoul. See, playa, there's a difference between us. I'm a professional. You're just a liar. I called you a creep because, by definition, by the word, you're a creep. You avoid detection. You hide your face. Playa, you can show any screenshot you want because in the end, I'm correct. And you're a liar. And you know it. It's a factual statement. We gotta cross it. Play, I gave you 3,000 hours of footage. By the way, I know you gotta keep on lying, but I'm not Mongolian. Actually, you might be Mongolian because the Mongol Empire did actually invade Dead Sound and send hundreds of thousands of troops or soldiers into nowadays Croatia. They actually invaded and held Eastern Europe for 130 years. So probably by factual statements, you are Mongolian. And the Kroots are ancient Iranians. I mean, that's just a fact. So you're also Iranian. And also, by the way, I know you don't like doing it, but if you do a single Google search, you'll see by definition you're a creep. By definition. There would not be time to fix it if that was true. Boy, that's a weird statement. You say, you can't fix that, play. That was a weird statement. If it was true, I couldn't fix it. Like, that's not a fixable thing. I mean, you'd got to be one or you're not one. And obviously, you got those characteristics, and also you're hiding your face, which is the definition of avoiding detection. So you might be one. Most likely. Wow. It wasn't the signs that I show repeatedly. It was the bridge. Play, you're such a liar. You're out of your mind. You don't even know where to stop lying anymore. Really? I don't think that's by definition at all. I mean, it's just factually not by definition, play. See, we're playing two different games. The reason why you're so mad, and right now you're number 2 fan, and you're going to always be mad at me, is because I keep on hitting you with these facts. And the reason why I leave you alone, I don't go to your chat because you ban me instantly, first off. So I'm not even allowed to. Second off, because you're just lying. You're kind of boring, playa. You got no more stamina. You're just cooked. You're oven roasted. You're a turkey on a table. Playa, I think that might have been you, since you got such fantasies about it. Playa, if anybody's one of those, it's definitely you. And we both know it. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you're like, damn, that is a nasty, ugly man. So you don't show your face. So I actually do believe you think that about yourself. And obviously I don't think that because I show my face. What do you think about that logic, playa? Do you not show your face? Because you know deep down, that is a nasty motherfucker right there. And you're like, I could never show that face. Because they're going to make fun of me. I'm going to be destroyed. I'm going to cry. So you don't show it. But playa, you got to remember, in the end, you're just as ugly as everybody else. You can't help it. You don't show them. So, like, is everybody one? So by that definition, so are you like a Saudi or something? Do you have the same thoughts? Are you like, well, I can't show my face. God would never love that. So are you just going to believe a lie? And that's the reason why you're never going to show your face? Because you're like basically a Saudi. You're afraid of the guards of vice and virtue. NDA? Well, that's kind of weird because I don't think a face can have an NDA. But there's a reason why CIA agents actually do show face. See, I can tell the difference. Obviously, my father has an extensive background. He's a federal officer. CIA agents actually in reality show face all the time. They just change their name. Because you cannot do things. There's a reason why you're stuck in the basement. Because you can't do a thing. You have no power. CIA agents go in person. They change their name only. They show their face 24/7. Because you have to be there to get something done. If you don't do something, you're going to get nothing. That's what you're accomplishing. You ain't doing anything. You're staying in the basement. You're not showing face. You haven't accomplished a single thing. In all actuality, playa, you have failed to get anything done. Playa, that's not... Playa, I'm using real facts. See, you know that by definition, that's not a fact. Calling me a P-word. No, okay, yeah. What does that mean? Playa, by definition, you're a creep. Look it up on Google. It's not me being, salty with you. I'm just saying, by definition, you're avoiding detection. That's being a creep, by definition. Now, the P-word thing, if you want to be that playa, which I suspect you might be, I mean, you are pretty weird. I mean, I don't know why you don't want to show your face. It must be because you're ugly. I mean, there's no other reason why. I guess it could be because you're really stupid and you got brainwashed into thinking police officers are bad and you're going to get swatted. I mean, playa, I don't know if you know this, but they got a hotline dedicated to calling the cops. You're supposed to get 911 called on you. That's like their whole thing. They don't usually kill you. That's just overhyped propaganda and lying, which you must have fell for. So it's one of those two things. Are you afraid of the police or are you ugly? It's either or. Ugly or afraid of the police. Or afraid of me, which you should be because I'm a pretty bad guy. Obviously, you're intimidated by the brain, so you're kind of stuck to saying the P word now. Play, what's the definition of normal? Play, you are a parrot. You know you're a parrot at this point. You're just saying things because you gotta. I mean, you don't want me to just keep on pummeling you into mush. But play, what is the definition of normal? Nothing is normal. That's a made-up religious word. And if it's got any meaning, it's got to be average. But the thing with average is that it's a paradox. Because if it's an average inside of an average, it results in there being no average. You warned me about what? That you're ugly? Playa. The only one that's a creep, like I said, is you. By definition. By definition. You are a creep. You are avoiding detection. This might be mushy. No. This mixture is pretty good. The last mixture was kind of too watery. It wouldn't turn solid. Well, I guess Led finally gave up. Or he's got to go help out Mom. One of the two. She's like, boy, get over here. The sugar. I need the sugar. Well, playa, since I'm telling the truth and you're still lying, I'm probably going to go longer than you. It's usually the case. There's a reason for that. Because I hit you with a fact. You hit me with a made-up thing. Like, you literally didn't put any effort into it. You did no research. You're just lying off the top of your head. I can obviously hit you harder if I'm willing to do the research, if I know I'm right. If it's a fact, I'm going to keep on hitting you with it. Play. By the way, you're older than me. I'm 25, by the way. But if you want to go with that, play it. You're 52 years old. You got a 23-year-old Steam account. I mean, we both know you're going to die before me. So you're really wasting your time if you think you can ever outlast me. Because I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I exercise every day. You're fat. You're lazy. You got fucking anorexic legs. You probably got iron deficiency. You get dizzy. And you smoke, you drink, you do drugs. And I still, show some ID. Show some identification. See, I think it's an ugly thing. And also, I think you might be a criminal, so you might actually be afraid of the police. I don't know if you're afraid of them shooting you, but you're really afraid of them looking at the PC. You're like, oh, my probation. My probation is on the line. Well, I mean, playa, I've had thousands of accounts. That's true. I do like to run around with different accounts. But we got to think about that. Think about that statement. Does that work for you? No. Because you just changed your account name. So really it works best on you since you just changed your account name. Is that what you're doing, playa? Playa, I'm whiter than you. And, I mean, factually, you probably are Mongolian. Probably 14%. Probably a high number. Playa, let's be honest. The Grim Reaper's right behind you. He's tickling you. He's like, come with me, lad. You're a drug addict, and you like fentanyl. You belong in my club. My club to go to hell. He's been whispering sweet nothings to you and your father for the last 20 years, buddy. You don't even know that, playa. You're wrong on that. Some natives are white. They're the original white. Playa, you were incorrect with saying over 500. It's over 800. Now, the Europeans only recognize 500. I'll say that's correct. But again, the Europeans don't get to decide, the cultural outlines of the tribe. So they're obviously wrong. But what Europeans like to do is not say they're wrong. They get mad and they start killing people. It's always been their thing. They don't like using words. They're not really that smart. Oh, dang. 2 birds' nests. That sucks. Oh, playa, come here. I mean, you're just a liar, playa. Why would I come see you? You can't debate. You can't win anything. Playa, you're kind of a dime a dozen nowadays. You're kind of just full-blown went full stupid. You're just lying. You can't go at me fact for fact. You can't debate. You gotta lie. You're a scammer. Your accent sounds like trash. I'll say that over here you're making R-word jokes. But playa, it sounds like the same equation. But the only difference was your mama was 5 and your daddy was 30. And he did it in actually where it's kind of loud. I heard that Croatia has some really weird laws. Hopefully that's not one of them. Playa, the phone. 8% battery, playa. Have we broke your record yet? What was it, 114,000? You really got to post that screenshot. I can't trust what you put, but that Google Fit might be. Oh, damn. We might break. I mean, look at that. Playa, I think that's it might be another 1,000 feet, but we're breaking your record. I don't know if the battery will last, though. What did you put? Well, you're Mongolian, so you're making fun of yourself. Playa, you wouldn't even know. Like, I could walk right past you. I can confirm that. You're never going to be able to walk up on me because you ain't going to think that's me. And you better never speak out loud because obviously I'm going to know what you sound like, especially with that silly-ass accent. Let's be honest. I'm going to be way bigger than you. And if I tackled you, you would be broken. Like, there's a good chance I'd snap your little ribs and just break your arm instantaneously with one tackle. So, well, I'm just warning you. I'll help you get up. I mean, you'll be a mush, you'll be broken, but I'll help you back up. But as a federal officer myself, I'm going to arrest you, and then I might put you in the back of my squad car. Well, play, I already beat it. I think I beat your ass, boy. You heard me, boy. Do I have any vegetables? Play, they got free vegetables here sometimes. Play, you don't even know what I look like. I mean, you're pretty stupid, player. So there's a good chance I'm going to find you before you find me. So, you know, just remember, player, roll up. But when you get beat up, don't be crying. We got to look at the mail 1 second. That was just, mail. Mail about some discovery. Playa, who's been walking to the bridge 80 days? Who hasn't? You're all talk. You're a wimp. You're a coward. And that's a fact. And when you think it's not a fact, just remember, did you ever go to the bridge? Did Tooth ever go to the bridge? He did. Did you ever go to the bridge? You didn't. You just didn't, Playa. And then when you think about, could I actually take Tooth? Just remember, Tooth can probably beat you up with one hand. And he's not going to even use any hands. I'm going to use my big ass shoulder. I'm going to probably spear the crap out of your pants, boy. I'm going to spear you until you crap your pants fall off. And when you're just laying down on the ground and being like, how did I get so destroyed so quickly? It's because I was in football and I was a linebacker. So, boy, I can't wait to use my shoulder to break your sternum. Because I'm going to put some juice into it. And your world's going to be flipped. You're going to expect a push or a punch. I'm just going to push you over with my shoulder. Because I fought with 8 brothers. And I know for a fact, you're going down when I hit you with my shoulder, boy. And when I get you down to the ground, put you in a Kimura lock, I'm going to make you cry and put handcuffs on you. It's going to feel good, boy. It's going to feel juicy, boy. Nah, Playa, you're destroyed. You'll witness your destruction. By looking at the grass, really, because I'm going to flip you over. You're going to be looking at the dirt. I'm probably going to make you eat dirt. I've done that to people, made them eat dirt. So I'll probably, pull you by your hair and rip up the grass and shove it right into your mouth. If you bite my finger, then you'll learn about wrath, boy. You'll learn about the wrath of the tooth. Playa, you don't even know where to find me. Stop fucking capping. Well, the Mongolians did conquer the Europeans, so maybe, I'm not Mongolian, but I'll use their fighting style. It seemed to work pretty good. I'm pretty sure the Mongolians taught the Europeans, and then they gave them some firearms too, so. Full success dedicated to the Mongolians. You think I only got one brother? Playa, you don't know shit though. I really do have 8 siblings, Playa. Playa, there was more than one sibling inside that car. Only one was speaking, but there was more than one. There was 2 in the back. We were just chilling. Went to Burger King. I got myself a number 10, the fish sandwich. Pretty good. That's disgusting, Playa. I don't know if you got to dick down your own mom, just to percolate over there. Over here, we did not do that. That's got to be a white guy thing. European white guy. Where it really gets weird. You're in Eau Claire? Clearwater? That's French, by the way. Clearwater means, Eau Claire means Clearwater in French. Pretty hard, Playa. Pretty hard, I'd have to say. I don't think you can roll up, Playa. Playa, I could not find you in 5 minutes. Do you want to know why? Because your old fat ass will be hiding probably in the water inside the lake. You'll be like, oh, I can't let them get me. Oh, 2% battery, Playa. Play, I think we got to let it go. Let me show you what do we got on the phone. Play, 2% battery. You got to be quick. What did we get? 22,000 steps. And oh shoot! Come on. Says I only need 6 more steps. And I'll at least have 14,000. What the hell? I did more than 6 steps. Piece of crap. Play it. You think I'm getting bored? I've been bored of you lying for the last freaking 20 minutes. But I'm a good therapist also. It's part of the job. Being a federal officer, you have to be a good therapist. So I was open to hearing you cry and lie. What the hell? Blair. I don't know. I'm trying to get that 14,000. We're at 13,994. I've done way more than 6 steps. We did like 40 at least. There we go. Bam. 114,119 steps. Playa. That's going to have to do because I bet we got 1% battery. I really got to use, yes, 1% battery. Playa. It was good chatting with you, even though you lie all the time. But bye.